When most people think of Gainax shows, what normally comes to mind? Gunbuster, Evangelion, Gurren Lagann? Most people probably aren't aware of much more before those shows, though the name of the Daikon opening animations may have crossed into their ears once or twice before. But right after Gainax's first foray into the anime industry with Daikon was a 25-minute music video called Chocolate Panic Picture Show. Just looking at the cover art of this may be appalling to some, but this was Gainax's first full-length episode ever to be fully released back in 1985. Despite the obvious racist imagery we see here, I decided to go into this open-minded. It couldn't really be that bad, could it? I figured the internet was probably just blowing this out of control when I read whatever reviews actually existed of Chocolate Panic Picture Show. And boy, was I right. At least for a little while. Chocolate Panic Picture Show is inarguably racist, but to call it jaw-droppingly racist as the Mal entry does kind of says something. If this is some of the worst racism anime has to offer, man am I happy this is my hobby and not something else. I think realistically there's three racist things we have going on here. The appearance of our main characters, their actions, and the final scene of the show itself. However, the tribal trio that comprises our main cast of Manbo, Chinbo, and Chanbo only appear to be doing a select few of stereotypical actions. Aside from walking like monkeys and wearing grass skirts, they float through the air, run from a giant boulder, find themselves in an old kaiju movie, play some jazz, and go flying in outer space. In case none of that made sense, good, because it's not supposed to. The best way I can describe this is an acid trip. Much like Gainax's previous piece, the Daikon opening animations, Chocolate Panic Picture Show is a music video. What story it has to tell is kind of beyond me. The soul of Gainax is pretty strong with this one though. What I should also point out is creator Kamui Fujiwara combined the ideas of one of his own manga with the 1980 South African film The Gods Must Be Crazy, which I'm sure if I took the time to watch would make Chocolate Panic make more sense. A lot more sense. Essentially, if you're a Gainax fan, you should at least give this a shot. It's weird in the same ways you'd have come to know, although it does have hints of racism here and there. But that's where I want to talk about the ending. So if you haven't seen Chocolate Panic Picture Show and actually give a shit about spoilers of this is your warning. Like I said earlier, while this definitely has racist imagery, it could have been a lot worse. And for the most part, I didn't feel like this was all that bad considering what else could have been done. I gave Gainax the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it was a mistake, maybe they didn't mean to come off that way. Who knows? But if you stick around until the after credits scene, this plays. I'll let you decide what you will from that. Next time our obscure show won't be so controversial. If you like this video and want more, consider donating on Patreon, and you can be like Justin here